Justin, I want to talk about Copilot by Microsoft because they're advertising it absolutely everywhere now, the Copilot app. And we've talked about ChatGPT as app, but this is another one you should download, start playing with.
I agree. And so it's the best of ChatGPT and the best of Microsoft with being search right in your pocket. It's utilizing ChatGPT 4, which you could pay $20 a month for, or you can access that same power right there through Bing search. Anything from looking up facts, researching a topic, or answers, it's right there in your pocket using the mobile app. Another powerful tool of this is if you're having to dig through research and having to read through articles throughout the day, but you find you don't have enough time to read everything you want, you can actually use the chat with Copilot function in the app, which will give you a summary of the article that you're looking at. And you can even interact with the article through Copilot, where you can ask questions and it'll bring up both information from that article and then extra sources. So, for example, if you have an article with Forbes and all of a sudden the Wall Street Journal has something relevant, it'll recommend that to you as an additional read. Not to mention the fact that it does also have image creation and design, which is pulling from DALL-E 3, which you could also get through ChatGPT, or this is just through the Copilot free app, not counting if you go to Copilot Pro, which is available. But then on top of all of that, you have the typical generative AI content generation and drafting that everyone knows ChatGPT for, where you can give it a prompt and have it create information. The difference here is with Copilot, it's so powerful, is instead of hallucinations or potential fake sources, Copilot's going to be pulling from Bing. So not only are you going to get accurate information, but you're going to get the sources to where you can go and vet that.
Yeah, and I'm going to see if we can at least see it a little bit here. I just looked myself up. And now if I look myself up in ChatGPT, those little things at the bottom in references wouldn't be there. So this shows where it's pulling from with reference in the free version of Copilot, as well as giving some resources and information on it. So we want you to look at both of them and see which is working best for you. But I have to tell you, Justin, it's starting to look pretty appealing for $20 to get Copilot and the references versus ChatGPT. You're getting the nice voice interface where it talks to you. You got to compare the two. But this is a lot for the money they're offering on the Copilot, and they really are drawing from ChatGPT 4.
And that's funny, Martin, because just as you and I have been talking, I had Copilot ask me, why should I use it as my primary tool? And it says actually with Copilot Pro, which is $20 a month, the same as ChatGPT 4, you actually get access to GPT-4 Turbo during peak times and a boosted version of all the free things. So I think I'm probably going to make the switch personally. I've enjoyed ChatGPT 4, but of course, I do a lot of professional development as well. And so Microsoft has one of the best learning platforms out there that I can easily access with Copilot as well and create a customized professional development plan to stay on top of all the upcoming news and learn the new skills that are relevant to the training we provide.
Yes, I want to hear what you all think of it. Just make sure you get the one by Microsoft. And of course, I have to say, one time I'm just smiling because it says Microsoft Copilot, your everyday AI companion. I think that's how Microsoft's going to start branding themselves, don't you?
That's right. You see it everywhere.
Last thing to mention is, of course, lots going on with Apple and AI. There's some talking with Apple and Google. So we want to stay tuned for future updates on that, because it looks like Apple realized it's so far behind. It's bought a company already with AI, and they're trying to transfer the people over from the self-driving cars, but they got to catch up.
That's right. And as we know, Apple is the big kid on the block as far as valuation and what they have access to as far as resources. And so they have been buying up startups left and right to catch up. I think they're playing the long game. And I hear, Martin, that there's going to be some pretty big announcements in June.
Yeah. And remember, Google has all the data farms and all the networks. They don't have all those large AI-based systems, the machine learning systems. So I think, the two evils might actually find a way to make some peace and work together. So stay tuned to find out. But this is mainly just to introduce Copilot as download. Make sure you get the one from Microsoft. It'll say, Microsoft Copilot on it, and then try it against the free ChatGPT.
That's right.
Excellent.